Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Farm Manager World, episode number 9. The never-ending chapter 3 feels like it's about to end, and I'm determined to get us there. In fact, we really should be there any time. We just need to sell a bunch of organic cabbage and cucumber and, earn near $1 million. That's all that's left. That's all there is to do. Well, is going to be the key to making that happen. We've got a huge harvest of organic cabbage a month away. We've got a ton of people working on the field already as it is. Meanwhile, we've got lots of other fields, lots of things going on, way more than anything we had before. We've gotten a lot more organized. Things are happening quickly, easily, and we've got some money to make in other areas. 16K for the black currant. The bok choy has not yet been transferred to where we can do anything with it. And of course, we have lots of other resources out there to make money off of while we continue to bring in additional stuff. But here comes a large group of people to spray the cabbage field. Not a fan of everyone going to spray the field instead of using the tractor, but too late now. Lots of not enough staff warnings at the moment just because all the staff decided to go work on the field that the tractor should have been doing the work on. That's unfortunate because normally it's ticked off to where it's, tractor only. But this one, the harvest, needed people, and so it's been ticked on to people eligible for it. Too late now to change that part, but they'll get through it. They're almost through it. They'll be done soon. Now, finances are doing decently well at this moment, and there was some things that we still needed. But getting a lay of the land to know where you have equipment is tricky. We have 3 tractors. I thought I had 4. I do have a 4th tractor. See, it's not even organized neatly. Okay, so we have 4 tractors. I'll certainly enjoy picking up a 5th before too long, but we have the Xena Combine and the header for it, and then you get into the tools. But again, it's not even organized. So, self-loading trailer, 2 grass fields. I could probably use 2 self-loading trailers. Combine on its way to our sorghum field. Our organic sorghum field is about to get harvested. Cabbage now just 5 days away. Slowly I'm going through my list. Wow, things are sped up. I found a couple pieces of equipment that we didn't have a set of 2 on just yet. Cabbage field is ready. Right now they're actually working on our cabbage greenhouse. Getting it sprayed. Quite a few people working, so they're also working on our cucumber field, doing the same thing. So we'll see who's available and when. Most of these are all waiting on just tractor. So there's a good chance that we're going to be able to get them to the cabbage field soon. But there's a lot of demand for workers at this moment. There we go. Cabbage field is getting harvested. It is underway. Here comes that massive, massive payday on its way here soon enough, but also, more importantly, in the short term, completing this campaign step. No tractor available, so they are going straight across the street, but actually that kind of works out for us that they're going straight across the street because the resources, the location where they need is just right there. It's actually almost a shorter distance than having a singular location. It spreads it out over the field. They get back and forth a little bit faster, so that is working out for us. It's June, it's middle of June. There's a chance we might be able to get those cucumbers in for this year. It just depends on how quick everything kind of gets through, but it'd be really nice if we could. Field is still not quite half done. It's going to take them a little while to get through that. Means others are going to get a little bit backed up. Barley getting harvested right now. Lots of crops that are mostly in transition right now, not available. We do have some cabbage organic that has been transferred already. We've got an additional 42,000, so we're already looking at a whole lot of it. 45K of the cabbage, and we have, let's see here, Probably a bit too much organic grass right now in terms of spacing. So I think we're going to want to sell off a good 20,000 of that. In fact, there's a lot more. There's a lot more multiple products kind of in the way, but there's a lot of stuff that's just not been transferred yet that we would need to sell. Let's sell that cassava, and let's sell a good, say, 23,000 of the organic grass. And let's sell what cabbage organic we have right now, which I know makes it hard to tell how much money we're making, but I mean, there's already 20K just from those little things. And we do have a lot more, another 1,000 at least in the silage organic. So let's get rid of 6K for this. Clear some space. But look at all that cassava and melon, now barley, some black currant that's all sitting around. And it's mostly just because it's stuck in limbo, where to go, what to do. Halfway done now. We already made $8,000 off of a very, very small quantity of that cabbage. Alright, while other fields are going, I'm going to get back to my project here briefly anyway. One transplanter, let's make that 2. Box trailer 1, only a single, so we'll make that 2. Harvest definitely getting closer to being done here. These are both bearing fruit. And here comes the harvester, presumably here, as that one's going to be a mower, not a harvester. And so the soy organic now getting harvested. And look how far along we already are on the next sorghum. Okay, lots of crop ready to be sold. Hopefully some of it's actually made it into the locations we need it to be, like a 21,000 cabbage organic, $72,000 worth. Here's the melon, here's the cassava, here's a little tiny bit of barley. It's not ready to go yet. That's 93,000, most of that coming from the cabbage. And again, there's already another 44K, so we're still just barely making a dent on. But that did complete the cabbage organic portion, first stage of the campaign mission, and we're closing in on that earned 750K. Now it's down to those cucumbers. Speaking of, this one, 21 days left till it's ready. This one's ready. It's already bearing fruit, so that's going to be a bunch of additional money. And we're still pulling in money from here. We're up to 511,000 for the time being. Definitely time to spend a little more. Spend a little more. You got something going bad, though. What is it? Cucumber. That's happening regularly. I think I need to... let's see, I guess it's for seed production. I'm not putting enough cucumber there. If we up that, it should put it all in there so that it stops going bad here where we don't have that upgrade. Oh yeah, so look at that. We're sitting there right at that 75,000 maximum. No wonder we're not getting stuff transferred over. But you can already see part of the reason why. You got some large quantities of some items that are here. There's things we mean to have in storage, and then there's things that aren't meant to be there, and we're hogging up a lot of space. So I need to move more things like silage, manure out of this location, or out of the farm location anyway. Alright, another 46,000. So silage, this thing has 50,000 storage. So why don't we put this to 4,000, and this one to 4,000, and this one to 5,000, and this one to 5,000. Starting to learn how the logistics work on this. Some of that coming from comments, and thank you for the support on that one. But distributing your resources, distributing your resources is important. We want to pick this and this. Probably straw, right? I mean, love the straw. Well, maybe down here somewhere. That's all the way down here. Okay, more cabbage organic. The tobacco sells for 5K, another 18,000 there. We have a lot of soy organic. We're not going to sell anywhere near all of it because we are using it for a food source, but let's sell 4,000 of it. That's 40K. Okay, this one's getting harvested right now, so here's more cabbage organic coming. Cucumbers, preparing the field. Also cucumbers, 11 days left before we get our first harvest there. They're getting caught up on this field. It's clear, though, that another harvester and another tractor or two and employees to operate said tractors can go a long ways towards our overall mission. But current mission is still set on getting that second set of equipment across the board. I'm down as far as the box trailer. Manure spreader 1, manure spreader 2. This is how I'm doing it right now. Round baler, I'm not worried about that one. We have a single field using it, so the round baler and the bale trailer, not worried about that. Cultivator, I think I already picked up a second one. I did. Mower attachment, should have a second one. I do. Seed drill, probably just the one. And yes, that seed drill might be an important one to have 2 of. So let's go ahead and get seed drill 1. Point seed drill also. Okay, so we'll get both of those. Seed drill and point seed drill. Lily plow 1 is next on the list, and I still only have that single plow. I'd love to upgrade us to the higher levels so we can start getting larger equipment that's going to do these bigger fields bigger, better, easier, but I do have a feeling that we are going to be falling into a scenario here fairly soon with the campaign, Chapter 4, asking us to get into the larger tractors, and that's one of the other reasons why I'm not necessarily wanting to buy a 5th tractor or a 6th tractor right now, because I'd like to get us into the larger tractor and the heavier equipment, and I just have a feeling that's all going to come up in the next chapter. We have nowhere to put. Okay, full warehouses. Let's try to clear some space here, huh? We have black currant ready to go. 39,000 cabbage organic. We're using some of it for food. This is the last of the harvest, so let's cut that down to 30K, 32K. Another 100,000, 120,000 even. And was there anything else that needed to go? There's more cabbage organic. Max that out. 150,000. Nice. Okay, there's our earned 750K. We're down to now just the cabbage. And that first harvest, it's ready to go. We just need the personnel to get there and get it done. Where this is almost ready to plant. But, I mean, look at what we're doing. It's already August now. It was mid-June, but that harvest took a long time. It was well into July, but we got to fertilize and plant. I think there is still time that this cucumber could happen this calendar year, but it's going to be iffy. Really, you still don't have space? Which space do you need? Warehouse? You're only short by 826. These are all warehouses. We've still got a lot of cabbage organic in here. Okay, cabbage organic is now a bit more than what we thought it was going to be. Let's go ahead and sell 8K of it. Another 26,000. Parking lot 2 actually still had space, so right now we have an empty parking lot, and that's okay. 2 sets of equipment. Planting. Yes, the planting is happening. The cucumbers. Cultivation and process. The organic cucumbers here have been harvested. Yes, they have. How are we doing on that one? Oh, sell. It's sell. We've got to sell the cucumbers. We're not using them as food, right? We got things to sell. More things to sell. Where are our organic cucumbers? They're caught up in logistics somewhere. Another blackcurrant harvest. And I don't need 15k of cabbage organic. Let's get rid of some of that. 7k. We also don't need 14,000 grass. So we'll get rid of 7k of that. Or 4k of that, apparently. Oh, some of it already sold. Did it just do that on its own? Alright, things to sell. 34,000. Blackcurrant. Yeah, with stuff pulled out to warehouses now, distributed a bit more evenly, where suddenly the logistics side is getting much, much easier to manage all of a sudden. Something I apparently should have been doing a long time ago. But no cucumber organic. Nothing's happened with that one. I'm very confused because we 100% without a doubt harvested a cucumber field, organic cucumbers, with us having already made the change to organic for the ostriches for one of them. I'm going to go ahead and make the change on the other, but once you feed them something non-organic, you cannot make them organic. So what we're going to do is sell the whole group. So no money gained or lost, but then we're going to switch this to organics for that group. So now both ostrich groups are going to be fully organic. As we're growing more and more organic, we might as well. There's better money to be had with the organics, and it's really not hurting us much at all to make that temporary switch. Might even be tempted to do the others in a similar fashion sooner rather than later. Coming up on $1 million in options, right? Another harvester is a definite option. These tractors are the ones that I want to get into, and I don't want to get into. I want to just finish our cucumbers thing and then see where it takes us, next. But if there's training, we might as well do the training because it'll just check it off once we've done the training. Okay, with the kind of money we have, there's different ways to go about using it. More equipment, obviously. More employees as we enter autumn. More drivers, more field workers, more tractors, etc., etc. But like I said, I think the campaign is going to push us into doing a couple of these things and unlocking certain things. We have to push the campaign to make that happen. Harvesting this field is going to go a long, long way towards this one. Just will we have 10,000 kilograms worth? Whatever happened to this field and its cucumber is a freaking mystery to me. But we have fields that have pumps, and we have fields that don't. 27,000. This field now has it. Something's expiring. What's it gonna be? Some organic cabbage. 143 organic cabbage. Let's go ahead and take care of that, and that small amount of black currant. And man, we don't need 35k grass organic. We can get rid of 22k of that very quickly and very easily for about 10,000. And we'll get rid of the 2,000 oldest cabbage organic. Doesn't last long, and we're not storing the cabbage organic in a refrigerated warehouse. It's not lasting long like that, so we are going to have to store some of that. Not in the barn though. That's got to be in a warehouse. We don't have any warehouses over here. We do have this one. I'm selling the grass on auto trade. I need to start selling the grass organic on auto trade as well. But there's another 17,000 in the black currant. I should probably just auto trade the black currant as well. Spraying the field. 9 days left. Oh, plenty of time. We've got barley. We've got melon. We've got another crop going bad. As in almost all of it. I can't sell all of it though. We are using the cabbage organic as feed, aren't we? Oh, maybe not. Ooh. That is a not. It is not feed. In which case, yeah. Sell it all. It's been a while since we've cashed in on a contract, but that's because most of them just our crops don't match up, but the barley does. So an extra 26% on that barley. Harvester coming in for another soy harvest. And the cucumbers. They're ready. They're ready. We just need a whole bunch of people. And still in October. That field will not be replanted. Not with that kind of window left. Though it really only did take 2 months, but it took 3 when you count the previous harvest, field prep, and everything before we actually planted. And we just don't have 3 months till winter, so the field prep will be done. But if we can get a cabbage harvest and a cucumber harvest every year, started investing in some fields. Speaking of investing in fields, I invested in both of these and have not changed the soil parameters. It's injecting nitrogen right now, and I have no idea if I've done that correctly because I've not been, we're targeting 0. We don't want to target 0. Both cucumber fields are ready to harvest, just waiting on the personnel to get here. And here we go, the cucumbers. First big cucumber field harvest, or is that our second? It's our second now, right? First one just happened before we got to this point of the campaign. And folks, I think this is the last point in the chapter anyway. So this should be wrapping up the chapter here any moment. By any moment, I mean it's going to still take us minutes to do this. It's into November and it's a huge field. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to harvest that. But we do have some things to sell. Da-da-da-da. See, now we've got some resources that are going bad. In the warehouse, some cabbage organic. Alright, we are definitely actively harvesting that field. Meanwhile, it's starting to look like we might have some fields that are starting to enter winter mode. Yeah, sorghum. The barley field. Lupine is harvesting now. Yeah, literally right now. Blackcurrant's still working. So the first winter mode. Soy. That one looks like it's close. Yeah, 1 day to go. And then it'll enter that winter mode. This one will enter that winter mode. So wrapping things up for the current year here very soon. As we sit on that healthy $1 million. This one's nearly done. And did I take care of? Yes, I did. Okay. Both of those fields have their parameters set. So now we'd kind of be looking at these fields and spending that huge sum to get the readings and work on balancing those fields out over time. Meanwhile, we've got some bok choy to sell. And I've had a contract like maybe once on the bok choy. Just once. So I should probably just auto sell the bok choy as well, but we'll take that. Let's sell our first 10,000. Is that what was required? I think it was. We're about to finish the chapter. Ready, set. It's only 127,000 by the way, but yes, it is complete. Oh, come on. Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. Turns out that you need to satisfy one more condition for the organic farming subsidy. Part of the land must be covered with forest to preserve biodiversity, have a total of 3 land tiles, and plant at least 100 trees. You can find them among the decorations. The subsidy should reimburse you for all these expenses, but it won't. Okay, so we need at least 3 tiles. We have 4. tiles. We need to build 100 decoration trees. I'd love to use this hillside if possible, as we can't build anything there anyway. So other decorations, there we go. Okay, we got a few along that edge. We'll try to go along this edge too, knowing that it's still an obstacle for us. There is room. Let's cancel this for a second. Let's open that. We're at 7. Thought I was at least to 10 by now, but no. No, of course not. Whoa, the tree's got a different look all of a sudden. There it is. There we go. There we go. Okay, follow Tom's instructions. Ta-da-ta-da. Congratulations, you've received a $500,000 grant. We now have 1.8 million. We were at just over 1 million, but we've been cashing in on those cucumbers, I think. And there's more cucumbers in there, I'm pretty sure. The money you gained will allow you to invest in manufacturing and become a major player in the grocery market. That's the end of the chapter. Chapter 3 is complete. Next up will be Chapter 4, which is harvest time, but that is for next time. Finally, Chapter 3 is done and behind us. Also, over Chapter 3, we made a huge investment in profitability, and we are significantly more profitable than before, where Chapter 2 was a slog. Even though it only took a couple episodes to complete, it was a slog because we just didn't have the finances. Beginning of Chapter 3 was a lot of time and dedication into building finances, because the campaign itself does not handle that organically, naturally. The steps that you follow will not make you profitable. You have to go beyond what they do to make that happen. We've done that now. We've succeeded with that now, and find ourselves in a strong position to grow rapidly, which means hopefully Chapter 4 will go faster than Chapter 3 has gone. At least in theory, that's my mindset. That's going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.